Welcome to the grand opening of the International Baseball Centre in Ashbourne in County Meath, which took place over the weekend of August 8th and 9th. Various league games, a fast-pitch softball game and a home run derby took place. I spoke to Tom Mitchell, one of the people behind the project, and who also had the honour of throwing the opening pitch.
Well, it's extraordinarily exciting and edifying and uplifting, because I think I've seen this field when it was just a wilderness. It's been transformed by a lot of local effort and volunteering and a community spirit that has created something quite marvellous. This is the finest baseball field in Ireland, certainly, and it can hold its place, I think, in most international facilities. And baseball is such a wonderful sport for young people.
What's been the time frame to get to today?
Well, it's been about 6 years, I think. Not too long, considering the amount of work that had to be done, the amount of money that had to be raised, and so on. So it has meant persistence and diligence from a lot of people, but the spirit was there, and now I think they can take great pride in watching those young people, especially the youngsters, get such joy out of competing in a game that's very safe for young people and develops a variety of skills.
So you had to use leader funding, which meant matching funding. How did you work that out?
Well, there were a number of functions, of course, and a lot of small contributors, and they had a couple of big grants as well, which enabled them to come up with the match, and that made it possible. So people are very generous, and I think they respond to this kind of facility that will be of such benefit to young people.
And an international tournament coming here now in 2 weeks.
Well, I think that's the other side of it. There will be great interest in the United States in this, because, of course, Americans love their baseball. More than anything else, they love their baseball. And they love to see the game, I think, spreading to other cultures and becoming as international as possible. And Ireland, of course, is a very popular place in the United States, and people love to come here from the United States. So I think you'll see a lot of teams wanting to come and compete in this country.
How do you see this facility making the game of baseball better in Ireland and also helping the Irish team on the international stage?
Well, I mean, the problem with the Irish team to date is they had an extremely small pool of players, and they were players who had picked up the game at a later stage in their life. Now, this kind of a field and the kind of interest that parents have taken means that young people from ages of 5, 6, 7 will be taking part in baseball, and that means that they will grow up with their natural talent fully developed, and they will just create the pool. And without a pool of players, I think you never can hope to be competitive. So I think this is the real foundation.
It's how every great sport starts, isn't it?
It's a wonderful sport. I think just the variety of skills it requires develops young people in so many different ways, and it's relatively safe. I mean, almost the worst you can do is turn on your ankle, so it's really, I think it's a great game for young people.
And the Midsummer Classic will take place at the International Baseball Centre in Ashbourne, County Meath, from August the 19th to the 23rd. Taking part will be Ireland, the USA, Belgium and Mexico.